Hello everyone and welcome to Top 5 Wrestling Animations of the Week, Week 51. Compared to recent weeks, this is a little bit of a slower one, but there's still some very good animations. Getting in with the honourable mentions this week, we have ARW with his Code Red, Unstable Animation with his Canadian Destroyer, and Myqee with his 3D. Now into the top 5. Number 5, we have the return of BeatUw with his Riddle vs Lesnar. This was mostly smooth, had very creative editing, it was very funny throughout. There were some realistic movements, but there were some that were very exaggerated. There was a few stiff parts, there was a few weird movements, but overall a very entertaining video. And I think for the most part it was very well animated as well. Number 4 this week, we have LMS with his Panama Sunrise. This was mostly smooth, the string was clear on the ring but not too bad overall. It was mostly realistic, the reaction felt too fast however, but overall very good job. Number 3 this week, we have WZW with his countered RKO. So this was pretty smooth, it was good and realistic, the reaction was very nice. It was slightly fidgety in some places, but I like the glitter or whatever that was used for tacks, it worked really well. Just overall a very good animation. Number 2, we have WZW again with his Blackmagic moonsault. This was mostly smooth, slightly fidgety at parts again, but there was a great flow. It might have been slightly stiff and the reaction could have used a bit more, but the smoothness, the speed and the flow really sold this for me. All of that was very realistic. And number 1 this week, we have LMS with his Power Bomb. As with a lot of your recent animations, the start is quite choppy. That might be because of that double picture thing that you told me about. It might just be because of that it does that. However, I do think after the choppy part, the speed then picks up too much and is a bit too fast for the rest of the animation. But other than those two parts, I think this was phenomenal. Had very good movements, it was pretty smooth, had a really decent flow. Did have the same table issue as always with just not enough picks on the actual break, and the tack was clear throughout, but overall I really like this animation. Now moving over to the leaderboard, 5th place still ARW with 24 points, 4th place WZW with 36 points, 3rd place LKS with 43 points, 2nd place LMS with 58 points, and still in 1st, but only just, is SteakTheGuy on 61 points. So as I've been saying for the past few weeks, the top 5 is really getting interesting now. WZW is really creeping up there, LMS is very close to overtaking SteakTheGuy. SteakTheGuy seems to be on a little bit of a hiatus now, he's really not uploading very regularly, so be very interested to see what happens in the coming weeks. So that does it for this week guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll be getting some new animations out soon. I've been in a little bit of a slump recently, I'm so harsh on myself recently and no animation that I make is just good enough just now. Probably being my own worst critic there, but it is what it is. I'm going to try and get some new ones out for you, hopefully up to the standard that I'm going to be okay with. So thank you very much for watching, bye bye.